Yes, good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the conversion of decimal form into rational form. This is the next part of our video. After completion of this part, we shall go for exercise 1.3 sums. Okay. So, if the given rational number is in the form of decimal form, then it can be converted into a rational form. So how to convert this one? Here we have two types of decimal forms are there. First one is terminating decimals and the second one is non-terminating decimals. So first we have to discuss about the terminating decimals. How to convert the terminating decimals into rational form. Already we discussed about the terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. So now this is, first we shall consider a decimal. This is a terminating decimal, 12.6. After that, no digits are there. So this is, after the decimal point, one digit is there. This is 12.6 is a terminating decimal. So this terminating decimal, what we have to do to convert it into the form of a rational number. Okay, this is also a rational number, but rational form means it is in the form of p by q. This is in the decimal form. Okay, this decimal form should be converting into rational form. So what to do? The first thing, take this 12.6 as an example. We are considering this as an example. So 12.6 is a decimal number. This decimal number should be converting into a rational number. Okay, how to do that we shall see now. 12.6, after the decimal we have only one digit is there. So what we have to do is 12.6 can be multiplied with, after the decimal one digit is there. That's why we have to multiply with 10 and divide with 10. If you multiply and divide with the same number, you cannot get any change in the given number. It may be rational number or decimal number. So here we have taken decimal number. After the decimal point, we have only one digit, that is, so we multiply and divide with 10. So what will happen? 12.6 into 10. You know the multiplication. 12.6 into 10, if you multiply, you can get 126 and divided by 10. That means 126 by 10 is the p by q form of the given decimal form. So this is the decimal number. It is converting into p by q form. P by q form means we know this is a rational number. So 126 by 10 you can leave like that. Otherwise we can simplify it into table. 2 5s are, into table 2 6s are, 2 3s are. This is equal to 63 by 5. This is in the form of p by q and it is a rational number. Okay. Suppose after the decimal point, two digits are there. What to do? Two digits are there means we have to multiply and divide with 100. Suppose three digits are there, then we have to multiply and divide with 1000. After the decimal point, how many digits are there? Depending on that, we have to multiply and divide with the same number. Either one digit means 10, two digits means 100, three digits means 1000, four digits means 10,000, like that. Okay, multiply and divide. Don't forget to divide. You have to multiply, at the same time you have to divide the given decimal number. Okay, then we can get it is in the form of p by q. Okay, so next we can take one more example with two digits. After the decimal point, we have two digits. So we can consider another number that is equal to 15.75. 15.75. So 15.75, this is a, after the decimal point we have two digits. So take this 15.75 and I told you multiply and divide with, after the point two digits are there, we have to multiply and divide with 100. Then we can get 1575 divided by 100. So this is in the form of p by q. So it is a rational number and it is in the form of a rational number. So 1575 you can cancel this one, you can simplify it. This is a bigger number that can be reduced to smaller number. In 5 table, 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 5 table, 5 2s are 10, 0. 350 by 20. Again you can simplify. Why? Because here 5 is there and here 0 is there. So both are the factors of 5. In 5 table, 5 4s are 20, 5 6s are 30, 5 3s are 15. This is equal to 63 by 4 is the P by Q form, and it is also called as the rational form of the given decimal number. Okay. So this is 2 digits. Suppose after the decimal point 3 digits are there. What to do? Again, we have to multiply and divide with 1000. If after the decimal point 4 digits are there, you have to multiply and divide with 10,000. Like that, number of digits after the decimal point, depending on that, we have to solve it and we have to simplify. Finally, we can get the rational form. So this is called converting terminating decimal to rational form. Okay. So after this, terminating decimal and another one is there we have, that is non-terminating repeating decimal. So non-terminating repeating decimals also, they are also called as rational numbers. So non-terminating repeating decimals, we can consider one more example. Okay. Please look at the board and solve it. The second one, B, converting non-terminating repeating decimal to rational form. How to convert a non-terminating repeating decimal? We can consider an example. 5.6666 up to so on. Here after the decimal point, the digits are repeating. How many digits are repeating? Only one digit is repeating. Okay. So same digit is repeating number of times. Unlimited times it will repeat. 5.6666 up to so on. Unlimited times it will repeat. Okay. Here after the decimal point, how many digits are repeating? That means number of digits repeating are called its periodicity. So periodicity of 5.666 up to so on is equal to 1. Periodicity is 1. And which number is repeating? Which digit is repeating? Here 6 is repeating. Okay, that is called period. Period of 5.666 up to so on is equal to 6. Okay. So this is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Already we discussed what is meant by a terminating and what is meant by non-terminating. Terminating means, suppose if you do some division, the remainder will become 0 after some time, after 1 step or 2 steps or 3 steps or 10 steps. That should be, remainder should be equal to 0. But in non-terminating repeating decimal, remainder will not become 0. One number or 2 numbers or 3 digits or 4 digits, they will continue like this. Here 1 digit is repeating like this. Here we cannot get any 0. Understand? 5.6666 up to so on. If you do number of times the division, you can get same 6 as the repeating decimal. In the quotient you can get this answer. Remainder will not become 0. Okay. So for this, we know the periodicity of 5.666 is 1. Periodicity means only how many digits are repeating, that is called its periodicity. Here only one digit is repeating. That's why we can get periodicity is 1. Which digit is repeating? Which number is repeating? That is called its period. Understand? So by knowing these two, we can write down 5.666 up to so on can be written as 5.6 bar. The number of digits are repeating. Here we have to keep some cap, that is called bar. If you have written bar on the 6, that means 6 is repeating. Suppose I have taken another example, 12.757575 like this. So for this we can write 12.75 bar. That means 75 is repeating. You have to remember one thing, after the decimal point, don't read this like 75, 75, 75. It is not correct. You have to read it as 75, 75, 75 like this only. Okay. So 12.75 bar. That means here two digits are repeating. So now can you say what is the periodicity of this 12.75 bar? Periodicity. Periodicity means how many digits are repeating? Two digits are repeating. So its periodicity is equal to 2 and period is equal. Period of 12.75 bar is equal to 75. Okay. Period means the value of the digits. Here we are taking. Okay. So by knowing all these, now we can go for the conversion of non-terminating repeating decimal into rational form. Okay. Okay, now we shall consider an example 5.6 bar. Already I told you 5.6 bar. It can be written as 5.666 up to so on. Unlimited times it will be repeating. Okay, so this is a decimal rational number or decimal form of the rational number. Okay, so this is a non-terminating repeating decimal. In non-terminating repeating decimal, first of all, we have to consider it. Let x is equal to 5.666 up to so on. Okay, 5.666 can be taken as x. What to do is, this terminating decimal means what we have done, we multiplied with one number and the same number we divided. That means after the decimal one digit is there, we multiplied with 10 and divide with 10. Here what we will do is, here the 6 is repeating, only one number is repeating. So both sides we have to multiply with the 10. That means x is equal to 5.666 up to so on into 10 divided by 10. Why? Because only one digit is repeating. That's why multiplied and divided with 10. This 10 we have to bring to this side. Then what will happen? 10 into x is equal to 10x. 5.666 up to so on into 10. That means 10x is equal to 5.666 up to so on into 10 means if you multiply with 10, the decimal will be jumping from one point to another point, second point. Its answer will become 56.666 up to so on. Okay. Already x is equal to, we have taken 5.666. This now 10x is equal to, we have taken 56.6666 up to so on. Okay. Now the second one and first one. Subtract the first one from the second one. So 2 minus 1. Second equation minus first equation. Okay. So second equation and first equation, if you subtract, what we will get? Here we will do. Second equation is equal to 10x is equal to 56.666 up to so on. These are also unlimited. And first equation is equal to x is equal to 5.666 up to so on. If you subtract these two, what we will get? Left hand side 10x minus x is equal to 9x. Here, after the decimal, all 6 will become cancelled. So 56 minus 5, that is equal to 51. 9x is equal to 51. Now x is equal to 51 by 9. 51 by 9 can be simplified with 3 table. 3 3 ja, 3 17 ja. The answer is equal to 17 by 3. So x is equal to 17 by 3. Here we have taken x is equal to 5.666 up to so on. So from this we can say 5.6 bar is equal to 17 by 3. This is the conversion of non-terminating repeating decimal into rational form, p by q form. Okay, we got this rational form. Understand? So like this we have to convert. If only one number is repeating or two numbers are repeating, then we can multiply with 100. Three numbers are repeating, we can multiply with 1000. That also in this, different cases are there. That we shall see now. Okay. Please look at the board and check the sum. Please note down. Okay, now I am taking another example, 0.54 bar. So 0.54 bar, what to do? 0.54 bar means its meaning is equal to 0.545454 up to so on. That means two digits are repeating. So you can understand the periodicity and periods. So two digits are repeating. Understand? So previous example, one digit only repeated. Here two digits are repeating. For this also, let x is equal to 0.545454 up to so on. This is x. So two digits are repeating and its periodicity, depending on the periodicity, we have to multiply and divide with 100. That means into 100 by 100. That 100 you have to bring to this side. For this directly we can say multiply the total equation with 100. So left hand side 100 into x is equal to 0.545454 up to so on into 100. 100 into x is equal to 100x. We are multiplying with 100. The decimal form is multiplied with 100. So decimal point will be jumped after two decimals, two digits. That means 54.545454. I told you these all are unlimited. So this can be considered as second equation and this can be considered as first equation. Again 1 and 2. We have to subtract. So 1 and 2, how to subtract? 100x, bigger one, 54.545454 up to so on. X is equal to 0.545454 up to so on. So second equation minus first equation. 100x minus x is equal to 99x is equal. After the decimal all will be equal. 54 54s will be cancelled. 54 minus 0 is equal to 54. So now x is equal to 54 divided by 99. This is the p by q form of the given decimal form of 0.54. But this is also, we can simplify this 54 and 99 because in 3 table 318 jam, 333 jam. Okay, again we shall see. 318 jam, 333 jam. Again it can be divided, cancelled, simplified with 3 table. 311 jam and 36 jam. So the final answer is equal to 6 by 11. Here we got x is equal to 6 by 11. But we have taken x is equal to 0.54 bar. So from this we can say 0.54 bar is equal to 6 by 11. That means the conversion of non-terminating repeating decimal into p by q form, rational form. Okay. So like this we can do all the sums, whatever they have given, to convert them in the form of rational form. So with the help of this non-terminating repeating decimals. Terminating decimals means no problem. Directly you can multiply and divide with the same number. If one digit is repeating, you can take it as multiply and divide with 10. Two digits are repeating, you can multiply and divide with 100. Like that you can do easily. But coming to this non-terminating repeating decimal, conversion of this one into rational form, what we have to do is, we have to same thing, multiply and divide, but here the division will be converting into multiplication to this side, left hand side. Okay, so how many digits are repeating? Depending on its periodicity, we have to multiply the total equation with the given with the number. It may be 10 or 100 or 1000, depending on the periodicity. Periodicity is 2, you can have to divide and multiply with 100. Periodicity is 3, you have to multiply with 1000. Periodicity is 1, you can multiply with 10. Okay, here two digits are repeating, so both sides will multiply with 100. Why 100? After 1, 2 zeros. 2 2 digits means we have to, after 1 we have to take 2 zeros. Suppose 3 digits are repeating, we have to write after 1 3 digits, 3 zeros, 1000 both sides. That can be considered as second equation, and first we have taken that, we can take it as first equation. Second equation minus first equation. If you subtract, you can get the 99 minus 99x is equal to 54 like this. After that only x you have to keep in the left hand side and take this 99 to right hand side. 99 is multiplying here. If it goes to right hand side, then it will be, symbol will be changed and its operation will be changed. So it is multiplying, multiplication opposite is division. So 54 by 99 is the p by q form. This can be simplified and finally we can write 6 by 11. Okay, understand all of you? Please have a look and please copy it. Try to practice, do some other sums. In the textbook we have some examples are there. So those examples also you have to do after seeing this. Okay, please have a look. So we shall consider another example. This is 15.732 bar. Bar is only for 32. It is not for 7. Okay. So this is another example we are going to solve. So for this also, let x is equal to 15.732. Only 32 is repeating. So then what is the periodicity? 2 is the periodicity. So 2 means we have to multiply with both sides with 100. Okay. So 100 into x is equal to 15.732 into 100. So multiply with 100 with this decimal fraction, this point will be jumping from here to after 2 places. That means after 73. So what will happen? 100 into x is equal to, we know, 100x. 15 is there already, point is jumping. So 1573 point. 2 numbers it is jumping. So after that what is there? 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3 like this. See the pattern is changed. Here 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 and here that is jumped 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. This we can consider it as second equation. This we can consider it as first equation. Now second equation minus first equation, we can subtract. What is the second equation? 100x is equal to 1573.232323 up to so on. And first equation is equal to 15.7323232 like this. We have to subtract. Here no need to confuse. It's very easy. 100x minus x is equal to 99x we got here. In the right hand side. So 232323 732322. If you forget about this 2, you can get 323232 323232 like this. So all this will become 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. No need to write, that's why we are striking off. Here 2 is there and 7 is there. So 2 minus 7 we cannot do. So we can borrow 1 to 2. 1 and 2 that is equal to 12. 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. Point is there. From 3 we have taken 1. That means it is 2. Again 2 means 12 minus 5 is equal to 7. 7 will become 6. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. 5. 1. 1557.5 by 99. This is equal to 99x is equal to 1557.5. Now x is equal to 1557.5 divided by 99. This is the form of p by q. But here one more decimal point is there. That should be removed. So how to remove this one? 1500 x is equal to 1557.5 divided by 99. This is 1557.5 is a terminating decimal. That should be converting into rational form. So after the decimal only one number is there. So you have to multiply and divide with 10. Now x is equal to 1557.5 into 10 means 15575 divided by 99 into 10 is equal to 990. Okay. This is P by Q form of the given decimal form 15.732 bar. While doing this type of sums, if any decimal points are there, that also we have to convert it into P by Q form. Here we got one decimal point. That means again it is in the decimal form. So that decimal form should be converted into rational form, P by Q form. So from this we can say 15.732 bar can be written as 15575. That means 15,575 by 990. This also can be simplified because 5 and 0 are there. We can divide the numbers and simplify the numbers and write it in the small form, simplest form. Okay, understood all of you? So like this we have to do the given conversions. So what are the conversions we learned here? First one we learned about the terminating decimal. Will be converting into rational form. And second one is non-terminating repeating decimal. Will be converting in the form of rational. Okay. Terminating decimal means directly we can do how many digits are repeating after the decimal, how many digits are there. Depending on the digits, we can multiply and divide with 10 or 100 or 1000 like that. But if it is not terminating repeating decimal, what we have to do is how many digits are repeating. That means depending on its periodicity, we have to multiply the total entire equation both sides with depending on that number. If 2 digits are repeating, we have to multiply with 100. 1 digit is repeating, we have to multiply with 10. 3 digits are repeating, we have to multiply with 1000 like that. After multiplying, we can get this type of second equation. First one we can consider as first equation. So second equation and first equation, if you subtract, then we can get the x value. In this x value also, like this any decimals are there, that decimals also you have to convert it in the form of P by Q, like this. Only one number is repeating, one digit is repeating, that's why we multiply and divide with 10. And finally we got the P by Q form of this number. Understand? Okay. In the next video, we shall go for the 1.3 exercise. Because 1.3 exercise, all the sums are like this only. Not only this, conversion of terminating or non-terminating repeating decimals into rational form. Understand? So, rational form to convert, we have to do the procedure like this. You can cross check this one also. If you divide this one with this one, you can get this answer. 15,575 is divided by 990. You can get 15.732 bar. Means 15.732 like this. That means here you cannot get after the division, you cannot get the 0 as the remainder. Understand? You can get the quotient like this only, but remainder will not become 0. Again it will be continued unlimited times. So that many times we cannot write. That's why 3 or 4 times we can write and put some dots. We can call it as up to so on. Understand? Otherwise directly we can write a bar. Which numbers are repeating? For those numbers we have to put a bar. That is a small cap. That is we call it as bar. So bar represents the number of digits are repeating. Understand? Okay. So please have a look and note down. Understand? Okay. See children, after completion of the video, I hope you understood the concept how to convert the terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals into rational form. Okay. Now here I am giving you some homework to do after watching the video. Express the following decimals in rational form. Here I have given different types of decimals. Different types of means we have only two types. First one is terminating decimal and second one is non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, see the first one. First one 4.7 bar. You can say which type of decimal this is. This is non-terminating repeating decimal. This can be converted in the form of rational form. That means you have to take x is equal to 4.777 like that. Only one number, one digit is repeating. So periodicity is equal to 1. You have to multiply both sides with 10 and you can get the answer. Okay, it will be in the form of P by Q. Same like this. The second one 0.9 bar. Here 9 only repeating. Let it be x is equal to 0.9999 like this. So multiply the both sides of the equation with 10. Again you can get x is equal to some P by Q form. Next the third one. Here 0.729 bar. 729 bar. The bar is only for 29. So here two numbers are repeating. Two numbers are repeating. Two digits are repeating. Means we have to multiply both sides with 100. After that solving you can get the solution. And fourth one 0.176. Here no bar is there. That means it is a terminating decimal. So take this x is equal to 0.176 and multiply and divide the number with after the digit of the point 3 digits are there. So you have to multiply and divide with 1000. You can get the answer. That means 176 by 1000. You can simplify it. Next the last one is 25.125. 25.125 also there is no bar. That means it is also a terminating decimal. So for this terminating decimal, after the decimal, you have 3 digits are there. So these 3 digits you have to multiply and divide with 1000. Okay. So please look at the board and note down the sums. Do your own and send it to me through my WhatsApp number. Okay. Please note down.